Right, so a double beer review. Well, I say double, it'll be a two-part because, to be honest, I can't be asked recording any more reviews after this, and so if I can stretch it out to two videos, it means I get more content, so winning. So it's been a while since we've had anything weird, wonderful, and potentially disgusting from Northern Monk. So the two beers I'm going to review are, well, they're called Canteen Classics. This series, it's two beers. I don't think you can call two beers a series. Pair, I guess. We've got the chocolate sponge and mint custard pale ale. And then we got the square pizza because, you know, square's a flavour. So I don't know which one to start with, really. I guess you probably should start with this one because this is pudding and this is the main. And I suspect this is going to completely screw up my palate as well, the mint. So let's start with for this video we'll do the square pizza, which is a tomato, basil, salt and pepper gose. Sounds similar to something I've had before from Northern Monk. So I think it was the Michelada thing, wasn't it? So, the taste of the canteen, love them or hate them, there is a beauty to the communal meals of our past, the anticipation of standing in line, the potluck nature, hoping for your favourite dish. Here we've recreated two of our standouts, iconic dishes from the canteen. Almost like prison food, isn't it? Alright, let's get this one open. This is probably the one I'm most apprehensive about, if I've got to be completely honest. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, I think the chocolate sponge and mint custard pale ale doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it might not be great, but it sounds at least palatable. This, however, is not the colour I was expecting. Bloody hell, I was expecting a red beer, but this looks like a lager. I'd say it smells a bit like a lager as well, if I'm honest. But that was not what I was expecting. A golden... Well, yeah, it looks like a lager, doesn't it? It's like a golden, clearish beer with a white head. Like, the smell? It smells like a lager. They've put the right beer in this, haven't they? Yeah, it smells lagery. Like, quite bready, malty. I mean, I guess maybe they're going for the pizza base with the breadiness. But not really getting a huge... Maybe a little bit of the basil, but... pepperiness, but I'm not really getting any tomato on the smell. Maybe a hint, but... yeah, just... I don't know. Like I said, just smells like a beer, to be honest. It doesn't smell particularly weird or anything. It doesn't smell like it's really got any of them. I mean, like I said, there's a hint of maybe some of the basil and the pepper, but... when we're talking hint, it really just smells like a beer. I mean, maybe a golden ale or a lager. Just see if it's got any hops or anything in it. Well, it probably has got hops in it, whether it says what they are. Actually, I don't. But yeah, well, anyway, it's tomato flavour actually, not actual tomato. So I guess you could say it's ice cream concentrate. If you know, you know. Let's go in for the sip. It's alright. Flavours are quite subtle, you see, so... I am getting the basil now. Not a lot of the salt. Still quite lager-like. Maybe a hint of the tomato. But it's not. Probably for the better. It's not. The flavours are not over the top. I'm just glad they didn't put cheese in it, to be honest. We know they've done that before. Yeah, it's quite refreshing as well. Like I said, the flavours are quite subtle. They are there. There is the tomato. I'm not really getting any saltiness, but tomato and basil are there. And the pepperiness are there. But there's not a huge amount of salinity. It's maybe there's a little bit on the finish, but it's not what I was expecting this at all. Like, I was expecting a thick red, disgusting beer, if I'm honest. I mean, maybe that's because PTSD from past Northern Monk beers come into fruition, but it's a little bit spicy as well. The pepperiness, yeah, it's a nice little spiciness on the back end as well. It's actually just a nice beer. Like I said, because the flavors are not overpowering, they're quite subtle, and it's better for it. It's better for it. Yeah, pleasantly surprised by this. I'd even say I'm going as far to say I'm enjoying it. So yeah, probably, yeah, it's a nice refreshing. It's refreshing. It's really refreshing. Yeah, and I really like the slight spicy pepperiness on the finish. You know, really on the tongue, it sort of really rounds it off. No, that's actually really well done. That fair play to Northern Monk, because I was expecting the worst with that. So yeah, that's decent. I'll probably give that. So yeah, join me for part 2, which I'll probably put this out on a Friday, so this means this will probably come out on a Saturday, this one. So yeah, join us for part 2. I mean, I'm going to have it probably as soon as I finish this, but yeah, cheers.